When thinking of Summit movie theaters, many Hilltoppers lament the fact that we actually have no movie theater today. The Clearview Beacon Hill 5 may come to mind for some. Located at the site of the old Crest 5 and Dime store on Springfield Avenue, the Beacon Hill 5 operated from 1997 until 2013. And with an ownership change in 2013, it became Bowtie Cinemas until 2016. Now you know it as West Elm. Old-timers will surely mention the Strand, also on Springfield Avenue. The Strand opened in 1925 and operated until 1986. I can recall a tedious 3 hours viewing Out of Africa in 1985 with my parents as plaster fell from the ceiling. When I finished my Twizzlers, I wanted out of that theater. Here's that site today. But there was another. The Lyric Theater opened on April 10th, 1914 on the corner of Beechwood Road and Bank Street. I believe it was Summit's first moving picture theater. Here it is again, with a view facing north on Beechwood. In the circle, you can see Council President McTiernan's first car as he made the drive from Basking Ridge to catch a matinee.
Touche.
In the middle of May 1951, the Lyric was running Walt Disney's Cinderella and Cecil B. DeMille's masterpiece, Samson and Delilah. Prices were $1 or less to take in a movie back then. From the same issue of the Herald, it looks like the Lyric had a better lineup than the Strand that week. I don't think I ever heard of any of those movies. Later that month, the Lyric had a fire on May the 26th, 1951, and closed permanently thereafter. This photo is taken from atop the Bassett Building. The Summit Herald published that picture according to 20th Century Summit, a 100-year history of the city, written by former council president Edward S. Alcott in 1998. I can only speculate that the fire occurred during renovations that the Herald reported were to come earlier that month because the May 24th, May 31st, June 7th, and June 14th, 1951 issues of the Herald are missing from the Free Public Library's archives. Perhaps Mr. Alcott borrowed them, but never returned these primary sources when he wrote his book. Currently, the sidewalk that stood under the old Lyric marquee is known as Lyric Park, and the Bank Street parking lot stands where perhaps a 2-year-old Harold Baldwin, City Administrator Baldwin's dad, and or some of his cousins ate popcorn and watched Cinderella in Technicolor. So in case you were ever wondering how Lyric Park got its name, it is not for the troubadours who entertain us every summer. It is a nod to Summit's rich history.